Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with another comic book haul. This is going to be a classic comic book haul. I haven't done one of these in a while, which will feature books mainly from the Bronze Age, from the 70s period, and some contemporary and key comic books as well. Before we get into this haul, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please like, share, and tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, these are books that I picked up yesterday at the Extravacon, which was in Livonia, and you can see these two scantily clad ladies here. I picked those up as well. I really like the sculpts on these, and I have no idea where these characters are from, but they're very well sculpted. And I had to get them, so I did. I will be, of course, adding them to my collection. But for right now, we're going to get these ladies out of the way as we get into our comic book haul. Excuse me. Look at the head sculpt on this. I just want you to see this up close and personal. Look at that. That is really nice. I mean, and I love the haircut. It almost reminds me of the Black Widow in some ways. Very nicely done. And I'm very much into anatomy, you know, when it comes to sculpts and statues and action figures and things like this. This is just very well done. All right, okay, that's it. That's all with those. Anyway, back into the haul. So, this is what I believe to be a key comic here. This is from Bronze Age. This is issue number 1 of Scarlet Witch and Vision. And I have been trying to get this entire series for some time now. It's actually a 12 book series, mini series, and I actually found, a couple more books that surround these characters. Now, of course, as some of you know, this is supposed to be a TV series on Disney Plus, and a lot's going on with Disney right now. They've been canceling and pushing back stuff, you know, due to this coronavirus crap, and it's just really a mess. But I don't think that Marvel is making these decisions to upset their fans. They're trying to be careful, cautious. They're trying to plan the right way. And if the next 10 years of Marvel is in any way, shape, form, or fashion like the first 10 years, hey, I'll be patient and wait. But it still is kind of upsetting. You know, we've been waiting for a new trailer for this TV series, which is called WandaVision, and nothing yet. And then, of course, Falcon and the Winter Soldier have also been moved up. To my understanding, WandaVision will not be on Disney Plus until spring of 2021. Wow. I'm kind of pissed about that, but hey, it is what it is. You know, nothing we can do about it. And again, I trust what Marvel does. Kevin Feige has kind of been MIA, you know. And of course, Comic-Con, the SDCC, was canceled for this year for obvious reasons. But even with they have what they're doing, SDC Stay at Home panel, where you can watch all of the SDC exclusives and videos and whatnot on the internet, but it's not the same at all. And I'm not that interested in that, you know. But Marvel has no upcoming trailers for anything, except for, of course, the Black Widow, which is supposed to be, hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, coming out in November. Anyway, but back to my comic book haul. So Scarlet Witch and Vision. This is actually issue number 1 of that series, the very first one. And then we have, and these are out of order, of course, we have issue number 4 in the 12 issue limited series, as I mentioned. Okay, these are key comics for that particular story. And then issue number 3, I should have showed 3 first. When Witches Die. Alright. Okay. And then we have Machine Man, which is actually a character who has been reintroduced in the Iron Man 2020 stories. I don't know much about him, but this was a cool cover and I had to have it, definitely. I believe at some point in time we're actually going to see this character on screen because Marvel has reintroduced him again, as I just indicated, in the Iron Man 2020 series, which came out this year. So I believe at some point in time we're going to see him probably more so in Disney Plus than on the silver screen. But who knows? Everything might go to Disney Plus. Then we have Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, fighting someone named Lion Fang. And of course, I love the Netflix Hero Luke Cage series. I've talked about it many times. I hate that it was canceled, and we don't know if they're going to bring the original actor back who played as Luke Cage in Netflix. More than likely not. They're going to be recruiting someone else. But I can't wait to see this character return onto screen, and hopefully they will do the character justice, and whomever they rehire or hire, I should say, to continue playing the character. And I find here's another Luke Cage book here, Hero for Hire here, that I found. You can never have enough Luke Cage books, man. I'll be glad when they actually redo or reintroduce the character in his own solo series, which did not do very well. The previous series, which was written by David Walker, and it was canceled about 2 years ago, around the same time as the TV show. And then we get into some under the radar characters that I've never even seen before by Marvel, from the Marvel premiere. This is Seeker 3000. I thought that this cover was awesome, man. That is a nice cover. Never even heard of these guys. They fled a dying Earth to seek salvation in the stars. Never even heard of this particular series, these characters. But the thing about it is, when you have under the radar characters or third tier characters or stories, should your main characters fail, you can always bring your third tier characters to the forefront, which Marvel actually has done before. They did it with because Iron Man actually was a second tier character. He wasn't really at at the forefront, but they were able to bring him to the forefront. Captain America was more so a forefront hero, and they also did it with Guardians of the Galaxy. So these guys, again, never even heard of them before, but again, who knows, man, what could happen. This I think has the potential to be another Disney Plus series. And then another one, this is an origin story of a character I'm not familiar with, called Bloodstone. This is also from Marvel Presents. Okay, let me get these in order there. The Curse of the Hellfire Hex. The Hellfire Hex. I don't know if it has anything to do with the Hellfire Club, which is relevant to the X-Men. But Bloodstone, the astonishing origin of the man who cannot die. Interesting. Okay. So 2 under the radar comics, actually 3. Marvel Chillers, Modred the Mystic, and I think this more so falls under the Marvel magic, and magical characters like Doctor Strange and Doctor Voodoo. But it's under Marvel Chillers, which deals with their more scarier type characters. So again, who knows where these characters may end up eventually one day. And then we have, of course, the New Warriors. These guys are known, and this is the original New Warriors team. And I did a video on Target the other day where I actually showed the action figure of this character here. So he's from the New Warriors. So we have Nova right there, and I don't know any of who these other guys are, but I know that the New Warriors is very popular amongst fans. So I had to get this. This is a giant size 25th anniversary issue. Very nice cover. Okay. I think this is a cutout cover too, by the way. If I can open this up and show you guys, you can see this has an inside gate fold out. Look at this. Open that up. That is really neat. That is really neat. Very nice. I always say very nice. Those are my 2 favorite words. I gotta think of some new words, but very awesome. Then we have giant size Defenders. This is a very cool cover, which features the return of Yellow Jacket. And in this issue, Nighthawk actually is killed. Alright? And it's Squadron Sinister in this book. It's not in the best of condition, but I'm a fan. I'm a Defenders fan, and I love this artwork, so I had to get it. Then we get into the Avengers. What does this say here? And we have, it looks like the White House in the background. And there's Yellow Jacket again. The Avengers travel to Washington, D.C. to find Gorn the Barbarian and the woman called Elf Queen. I think the Avengers need to go to Washington and do some things for real. You know what I'm saying? With this current administration. Anyway, and some of my favorite superheroes here who have kind of disappeared from the MCU, that were supposed to actually have their own feature film, but had a TV series that didn't do so well, and honestly was not done very well. I tried to defend it, but it was not done very well at all. The Inhumans, the most uncanny heroes of all. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has reintroduced the Inhumans again, and to me, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had the best version of the Inhumans, which mainly dealt with Quake and her parentage in that particular TV show. This is season 7, the final season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and we'll see where that goes. But in any case, they've been talking about reintroducing these guys and put them on the silver screen instead of on a TV show, or possibly, as I mentioned, Disney Plus. And here's the second book that I found. These are all, again, these are from 1977 and 1978, I believe, respectively. And this has all the main characters on the cover battling the Hulk. Alright, very nice. This is really a key comic right here. This is Sword, which is the intergalactic espionage group that deals with aliens and that invade Earth. And if you recall, in the last Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, at the very end of the movie, they show Nick Fury, played by, of course, Samuel L. Jackson, on board a large spacecraft, which we believe is the introduction of Sword. And Sword is kind of, again, like a spin-off of S.H.I.E.L.D., but where S.H.I.E.L.D. deals with earthly threats, Sword deals with intergalactic threats, as I just mentioned. Abigail Hand is one of the main characters, along with Spider-Woman. I believe Spider-Woman actually interacts with Sword as well. And She-Hulk. 3 female superheroes. That's a cool cover. This is more so a contemporary book than Bronze Age. So, but I like that cover. But again, I believe this is going to be this is part of a key series. This is issue number 2. Aliens Go Home. Okay. All right, so that's it. That's all my classic Bronze Age and key comic issues, Marvel only. I hope that you've enjoyed this classic haul. I hope that you all are doing well. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe my videos. Comment, hit the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Everyone stay safe, wash your hands. If you're not feeling well, if you're depressed and going through things, hey, read a comic. Good for the mind and spirit. Alright, that's it. That's all, y'all. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and wherever time and place it is in the world for you. Peace, love, and hair grease.